Yeah, there you go. AC/DC Thunderstruck. Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Jimmy's in the hay house. Sammy's in the hay house.
Just made it.
I know. I saw that. You just got back from your leak. You're leaky.
Yeah.
You decide to take a leak just as the song starts, usually.
Yeah, a lot of times I used to do it before I walked in.
Right.
And then it's like, let me see if I can hold out. And I can never hold out until the show.
I now go upstairs to take my my morning dump.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see that same person you guys saw.
Oh, yeah, you will. But a little later in the day.
A little later? When does he drop his trousers?
I'm guessing after a nice runny egg breakfast. Someone brings him. Probably has a nice fucking soupy egg breakfast. And he has to duck walk to the fucking shitter.
The guy we're talking about, it looks like he enjoys a good sloppy breakfast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of hot sauce, a lot of bacon maybe.
Yeah, bourbon shits.
I would imagine he's all about cheddar cheese. He doesn't believe in egg whites.
No.
Hell no.
No, he doesn't.
Right?
No.
A lot of butter on his toast, and it's white toast.
Yeah. His wife tells him to slow down. You're eating too much. No, you're right, honey.
No. I got a very stressful job, and I enjoy eating a very good sloppy breakfast.
Most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
Hash browns, probably, right? With a lot of peppers on it. And,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
20 minutes later, he's literally stiff-legging into the bathroom. It's so fun to watch that.
We so needed that yesterday. As that discussion we had yesterday.
You like to say?
And then at the next break, you guys have a story of one of the biggest fucking guys in this place almost shitting his pants.
Enjoying his carb-heavy, flavorful breakfast.
Yeah, as Rob would have said, his morning constitutional.
Yes.
Funny. His fucking legs were straight out.
You think he likes a lot of carbs in the morning? He starts his day with a lot of carbs.
And he likes to mix things up. He likes nothing's plain.
Right.
Sauces, like you said, peppers, a little spice in the more does him well.
Yes.
Bloody Mary.
What kind of jelly you think? Just old school grape jelly?
He's grape jelly. He's a grape jelly old school dude.
On his toast with a lot of butter. Does he put a little treat in there, you think, after breakfast? A little treat? Something even sweeter?
You mean liquor?
No, God, no. I don't want to go down that road.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Based on
Really?
the sounds.
Yeah, based on the sounds.
Yeah. You think there was some beer involved the night before?
Yeah, based on the sounds, he had been arrested the night before. And he was still drunk. Yeah, that was definitely a hungover shit.
I would imagine he doesn't drink craft beer. It's more just like old school, like Heineken.
Or straight liquor. He's a straight liquor old.
Oh, yeah, you know
old
what?
school drunk.
You're probably right. Some granddad.
His breakfast is meant to absorb everything that happened the night before, his nightcaps.
That's why he's carb heavy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. It was really that bad?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that all day yesterday. It was making me laugh all day.
Yeah, stopped me from coming twice. It was awful.
I see Louis all over the place, huh? His new show's getting, I say that because it's on our screen here. Louis C.K.'s new show starts, new season, I should say, this Thursday. And the first reviews are out in the New York papers, and I think it's getting very good reviews.
He must have taped Fallon yesterday, because that yesterday?
Yes. Probably.
That's exactly the outfit he had on last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's dressing up a little bit. He still wears his black T-shirt, but now he's starting to wear a collared shirt over the black T-shirt, but the shirt is, wide open. Not one button to be had.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's an extremely inappropriate outfit for the lead guest on the Tonight Show.
But he wants to just wear his black T-shirt. But someone's getting to him and saying, "Look, man, you really are a massive star. You gotta kind of clean it up slightly,
or separate your appearances by look. Like people are gonna click on this video and just think like this is the same one we saw. Oh yeah, it's a different outfit.
That's a very good point. This video says Louis C.K. ruined Jimmy's chance to star on the Dana Carvey show. Dana Carvey had what? He had some kind of variety show? No, he had some kind of sketch
show. Yeah.
Right.
Without a live audience. It was all pre-taped sketches.
Well, this video is very long. It's 5 minutes. What is the gist of the video? Do you know, Eric?
He tells a story about when he was the head writer for Dana Carvey right after he left Saturday Night Live. Dana left Saturday Night Live, and he had to do audition for cast members and stuff. And he got Steve Carell, Steve Colbert, and he remembered that he had Fallon come in and do some interviews, some impressions, things like that. And then he wound up not hiring him when the rest of the staff wanted Jimmy on the show. Louis was adamantly against it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, can we listen to this?
Yeah, I don't know the story.
All right, let's check this out from Jimmy Fallon, our pal Louis C.K.
Are you okay? Well, no, I'm thinking about something. I was thinking about something because I heard this thing backstage. They said, Louis wants to add this story, and I don't know if you remember this, And I go, what? And they go, you auditioned for Louis once years ago. And
That's right.
And I go, I don't remember this. And they go, well, have a good show. And then, yeah. So I want to know I auditioned.
You auditioned for me. I was the head writer of the Dana Carvey Show, which is a show that was on ABC.
Absolutely.
Back in the 90s.
I love it.
Yeah, it's 7 episodes and they got canceled, but. Yeah,
and I watched it. Yeah,
yeah, but it was at a big deal at the time. Dana had just come off SNL, and the writing staff was all these great guys like Charlie Kaufman, who wrote Oscar-winning movies, and Robert Smigel,
unbelievably amazing.
Everybody on the show. Steve Carell was on the show. Stephen Colbert was on the show. It was a huge show.
Yeah, I do. I remember this. Though.
Yeah, so we were auditioning people to be in the cast, and you came in, and you were a young, adorable little boy. I mean, he was a grown man. I'm not a creep. But
he almost a pedophile.
You came in and auditioned for us.
Yeah.
Me and all the producers just were sitting in chairs, and you came in and you were playing guitar, and you had these little troll dolls, and you were singing songs about troll dolls. And you'd sing, and you're kind of like, you're like, hey, okay, so here's a song about a troll doll. And then you're like singing, and then...
Your impression of me is unbelievable. I've never seen you do an impression. That's why I'm like hilariously laughing.
Yeah, and you're like, so here's a song by Troll Doll. If Neil Diamond sang it or something like that, I don't know, you're doing impressions.
Neil Diamond?
I don't remember any impressions. And then you would turn around and you'd kind of wiggle your ass a little bit because you had, you were young and you had a tight little ass, so you wiggle your ass.
What are you talking about?
I'm just making observations. I didn't have any feelings about it. I'm just saying what I saw. Anyway, so you did.
I wouldn't do it after every joke.
You did it a few times. You did it two or three times.
2 or 3 times.
Yes, I'm sitting there, I'm watching, and you would just you would just wiggle your ass, and I was like, what is he doing?
I definitely did not do that, but...
No, you did.
No, I definitely didn't do that, but if I did...
Why would I say it? Why would I say it if it wasn't true?
Because maybe I did it once and it just stuck in your brain. You wanted more and more and more. But you couldn't get it. Leave him wanting more. No, because I do an impression of George Michael. Right. And I did turn around and shake my butt, but
sure you did.
I didn't do it after every joke.
Not after every joke. It's somewhere. The truth lies between us somewhere. But so here's, which is usually the case. But so here's what happened. So then we had our meeting about who's going to be on the show, and your name came up, and all the women in the staff were like, has to be on. That guy's going to be a huge star. And me and this guy, Dino, who's a writer, Dino Stamatopoulos on the show, we were both like, never him. Never him. I will quit. I think I actually said, I will quit the show.
What?
If you hire that kid. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No
I was dead against you. Yes, because you had all your hair, you were, in shape, you were a young kid, and I was already kind of just like sweaty and balding, and I was depressed, and I was pure jealousy. And in my head, I knew it. Like, this is really up to be doing this because this kid is really talented, but I don't want to look at him every day because it'll make me upset about myself. So I torpedoed your chances to have, and I mean, I really went to bat against you, and you didn't get the show.
I did not get the show.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you were inevitable. You're a huge talent. You're a superbly talented kid. You are. You are. And no matter what,
I appreciate that.
If you had gotten on the show, it would probably be on the air now, and you would have probably taken it over at some point. It would be the Jimmy Fallon's Dana Carvey show.
I'm not sure what it would have been right now, but I can't believe that, though. You squashed my dreams.
Yes, I did, for a minute, but that just shows, nobody can really hurt you, I took a thing away from you. I took something away from you.
You did?
Yeah, and look at you now.
You want me to thank you?
No, I don't. I kind of do, yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of do. Everything that happens in your path leads to where you are, right? So if you got the Dana Carvey show, by the way, we did get canceled after 7 episodes, and then you would have been in some ditch. Yeah.
I never heard the story. I can't believe I'm hearing this now.
With your troll dolls and your fine ass, you'd be in a ditch.
Thank you, Louis. Thank you so much. I do.
Wow, there you go. God, Louis can tell a story, huh?
Yeah, he's a very interesting dude, man.
So the next season of Louis C.K. starts Thursday
night,
and the reviews are very good. And our new pal Judy Gold, who's starting to do our show a little more frequently, she's in the first episode, and she does a very, very good job.
I saw her last. I was at the rap party, and I didn't. I thought they might show an episode, but they did not. And I really irritated Charles Grodin.
I see your picture.
I have a better one. That's a little blurry. Bob Kelly is a photographer.
Right.
This better Zapruder footage than fucking and Bob with a camera. I wanted to meet him, so I had my fucking phone out to take a picture.
Yeah.
And Bob's raising his phone, but there's no flash. And I'm like, what are you doing? So Bob took 11 shitty photos of me and Charles Grodin. So I follow him out to the elevator to get the fucking photo.
Yeah.
And then I hand my thing to Bob, and my flash is on auto, so it didn't flash again.
And Grodin does not look happy to be in a picture with you.
He couldn't be unhappier.
With the delightful Charles Grodin at Louis' rap party. I believe I irritated him. That's Jim Norton's tweet, if you want to go there and check out the picture. When he wasn't nice?
No, he was fine.
He was all right?
When I met him inside, he just walking by. When Charles Grodin, I just stuck. I knew he was there.
Yeah.
And I just told him, you're fucking hilarious. And he was very nice.
He was great last season on Louis.
That is a really annoying thing, to take photos with him and then let him leave and then go and find him again and be like, oh, and another one because the flash wasn't on.
I know that, but he's leaving. He was leaving. It wasn't like he was if he was hanging out, I never would have done that, but I knew he was heading for the elevator because I'm like, I said to him, are you leaving? And he went like, don't, I'm like, yeah.
Right. And what was your reasoning for another photo? Did you?
The other ones were so bad.
Did you say that to him, or did you make believe that he never took a picture with you?
I made Bob come out with me. Bob Kelly did not want to come out with me, but I'm like, come on, let's just go in there. I was talking to him, Nick DiPaolo, and Lenny Marcus, and that was But by the way, if that didn't happen, I happened to after he walked out. That's when Louis walked in, and I saw Louis. And I'm like, fucking Bob fucked up my Charles Grodin photo. He's like, why did he do that? Is he still here? Because Louis hadn't seen him. So I went out and grabbed him and got a picture. And if it wasn't for me, him and Louis wouldn't have talked. So I may have just done something.
So that was very good on your part.
It certainly was.
It's a justification.
Thank you. You're right. That's all I'm doing.
And most of these big celebrities don't even know you're taking a picture with them. So you could actually wait 5 or 10 minutes and take another one. They have no idea. Just you look at your picture and go, oh man, this isn't good. So you find the guy again, and he has no idea that he took a picture with you. So maybe that was the case here.
He's a funny guy, though, man.
He's hilarious.
He just kept saying to me, "Are you wanted by the police department?" It was like a creepy midnight run fucking question. Oh, he's just awesome.
Nice,
funny bastard.
Man, we got a situation in South Carolina, huh? Did you see the video of the policeman?
No, I was gonna watch it last night, and I got distracted.
Fuck, man. I
He shot a guy running away. That's kind of a rough one.
Running away slowly, lumbering away. White cop, black guy, claiming that he stopped him. What are the details in this, Sam? He stopped this guy for having a missing taillight or something.
Yeah, I believe
and then
so.
Things escalated a little bit, and then supposedly the cop used the taser on the guy, but that didn't work.
Yeah, I only saw it from like where the video kind of picks up.
That's always the problem with these videos, but I mean, when you do see this video, wow, it's a rough one. It's a rough one to explain.
Yeah, you can't. I understand. First of all, why are you fucking running away? It's like
that whole thing with running away. Like Mike Rose said yesterday, don't resist arrest. But I don't see why this guy should have been shot 8 times in the back.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't shoot a guy 8 times in the back. I mean, first of all, even if he did take your fucking taser.
And now they're saying that the cop might have went back, to the body and then placed the taser down
there,
to kind of help his cause a little bit. I know this much. This happened a little while ago, and the cop lawyered up, and then this video surfaced, and the cop's lawyer dropped the case. He's like, "Wow," pretty much saying, "You told me something different than what we're seeing on this video." So I hear the cop needs a new lawyer.
Is there volume on this?
Or maybe he got a new lawyer by now. But the original lawyer definitely said goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye to this guy.
Well, how could he have explained it away anyway? If there's bullets in the back, I mean, there's no way to explain it other than I shot the guy in the back. They can tell kind of how far away you were.
Yeah.
There's no way to explain, like, hands up, you can't always tell, but the bullet went in the back.
Right. It's a rough one. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a cop. I mean, but I would assume it would be, easier to maybe chase the guy down or call in for some help before you shoot him in the back 8 times.
Yeah, it's rough. Let me see it, Sam.
This will get the people a talking, that's for sure. It's a guy on his bike. He sees this shit is going down, so he pulls out his camera, and here we go.
So So he walks over.
Walks over very calm. Calls in some backup, I guess.
Oh, shit. Who's he telling to put his hand behind his back?
He's yelling at the guy that he just shot.
After he shot him 8 times, he is handcuffing him.
I mean, at this point, he must see the guy who's filming him. He may not know that he's filming.
Right.
So he cuffs him. Now, what's he going to get to put by the body?
Well, they're saying that he could be going to get the taser, which apparently there was a struggle over, and he wants to put it by the body. I believe.
He picks up the taser. Do we see him go back to the body here? Obviously, you can check out the video for yourself out there.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Is the taser in his right hand there?
It looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's hard to tell for sure.
Right, and now he's going up to the body.
Maybe he doesn't see the camera.
Fucking abuse.
Jesus.
That's all. I see no other reason than he just shot the guy. He fucking shot the guy in the back.
Yeah.
The guy really wasn't running quickly. Even if the guy
he was
annoyed
lumbering
you enough to,
He was lumbering forward, away from the cop.
There was like a fenced off open field. It wasn't like there's any place to hide or escape.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the phones. They are fucking lit. Is there anything else we need in that video there, Sam?
No, I mean, the guy, at this point, he's not moving.
All right, let's say hi to Jimmy in New Hampshire. Jimmy!
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Good morning, buddy.
Hey, at this point, I guess the guy who filmed it held the video because he was terrified for a couple days. And I guess at this point they've synced it up with the emergency call from the cop. And he says that the guy took his taser, and in that video, it's a little blurry, but right at the end, I saw it on the news this morning, they put the circle on it. As he walks back to the body, you see him drop the taser. I mean, this one is as blatant as can be. The Michael Brown and everything, there's a little question in some of that stuff, but this one's blatant. This guy he murdered a guy for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and the Michael Brown situation, there's no video of anything,
right.
So there's a video here.
And there's bullets in the back. That's really hard to explain. I would love to know how a lawyer's going to explain bullets in the back.
Right.
Especially 8 of them.
8 of them. And the guy was just lumbering away. He didn't, I don't know, I'm not a cop. I mean, he didn't look like he was going to be a threat to the cop in any way.
Unless the cop was...
If you look at the photos of the guy,
right.
He's not one of those big, intimidating, athletic black guys. He's one of those happy-go-lucky, joyful-looking Nigerian guys.
Right.
It's definitely this one. There's no getting out of this one. This was a bad cop, and they caught him.
He murdered a guy.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thanks, guys.
All right, let's go to Marcus in Yonkers. Marcus.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Good morning, Marcus.
I was going to tell you, the video you guys didn't see didn't show this, but there's video out there that slow motions it. He runs back, picks up the taser, walks back, and you see him slowly drop it. And then like a minute later, while his partner was checking for a pulse, you see him pick up the taser again and put it in his holster. Kind of like to say he ran with the taser and got shot, dropped it.
Right.
Yeah, so it's definitely suspicious, and I don't know if this is true. Supposedly it was for a taillight, and the guy ran because he owed child support. So sucks if he got killed for that.
Guy's dead over a taillight, and
it's stupid to run just because it's stupid to run. But the bottom line is there's no reason to shoot a guy in the back when he's lumbering away. There's zero reason to do that.
Right.
But guys, he wasn't even running.
Yeah, he was just lumbering.
Jogging, it wasn't even like...
I don't even call it jogging. He was kind of lumbering quickly away. All right, Marcus, thank you. Let's go to Cornell in Maryland. Cornell.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hey, listen, love the show. But real quick, that police officer, I hate to use that word for him, but he looks like he put more effort into, picking up the taser and placing it than he put into pursuing the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, I think some cops have like the notion that it'll be okay because of maybe some recent, people not getting indicted when maybe they should have been.
If you're a cop, that should tell you that someone is going to get indicted, because the problems that happened after Ferguson, like, no fucking county wants that now. So
no more free passes.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
Well, I don't know if that was a free pass or not. I mean, even the Justice Department didn't indict that guy.
Wow, this is bad.
Yep.
This is a bad one, man.
But I think he put more energy into his story, as far as, you know, the taser and placing it, than he did into actually maybe even pursuing a guy who wasn't even really running.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, let's have a great morning.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that was awful.
Let's say hi to Maddie in Rhode Island. Maddie.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hey, so I'm not insinuating anything about Mike Rowe, not like a Bryan Adams moment, but I'm 43 years old. I used to be a Boy Scout. I've heard that run away from the cops on the mini bike story from 2 separate scouts masters between 3-year period. And I heard that story once out in California from somebody, and then once in Tennessee from somebody.
Oh, no. Did you really?
It's like a great white lie story you tell the kids and stuff so they don't get shot. And I'm not insinuating this about Mike, but if you could catch Mike in a Bryan Adams moment, that would be
Brian. You want to say Brian Williams. You keep saying a Bryan Adams moment.
Yeah, I'm like, which song? Not the Heaven song.
Right.
Giant bong hit, so I am roasted.
A giant bong hit.
Sam, can you Google story of guy runs away on mini bike?
Hearing that story my whole life.
Guy runs away on mini bike, cop chases motor. Just see if we can find that story.
If you weren't listening yesterday, Mike wrote basically says, look, you can't resist arrest, and then tells a story when he was a young kid on a mini bike and he had to get on a highway quickly to, I guess, take a shortcut back to his house or something. And then, hold on, then the cops are chasing Mike Rowe, and they continue to chase him, and Mike Rowe's thinking, why the hell are they chasing me? I'm just a kid on a mini bike. Who gives a fuck? I just did that. But they kept pursuing. And the moral of the story is Mike Rowe finds out after he gets home that someone in the area robbed a bank and used a motorcycle as a getaway.
Bunch of gas station robberies.
I thought you said bank.
No, gas station.
Oh, gas station. You're right. Gas station robberies. So Mike's saying, look, these guys probably thought I could have been the robber, and I could have easily been shot and killed. So that's why you should always, stop when the cops are around and not resist arrest, because you never know.
I'm not finding it.
And now you're saying that you've heard this story over the years, told to you in slightly different ways.
Yeah, and the only thing that really caught me and why I wanted to call was because it was the dramatic pause, and the Scoutmaster did the same exact thing. He went, and I did something so out of character. I took off that night because I made Eagle Scout by 16, and I was never that way. And I was like, man, I've heard this story before.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Didn't hear anything like that because it was so dramatic.
I don't see it. I bet maybe your Scoutmaster was actually the guy that robbed those gas stations. Right. Maybe that was the problem.
Well, I got to defend my pal Mike Rowe, but I mean, I'm hearing what you're saying today, but I got to give Mike the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
I really do. Too funny. What did you find there, Sam?
No, this is. It's a news story involving a mini bike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't find it either. I Googled it on my phone.
Did you go to Snopes or something, or I don't know? Where else could we go?
Oh yeah, try Snopes.
Maddie, very funny though, man. Thank you.
Thanks, boys.
Speaking of Brian Williams, NBC dropped down in the news ratings officially. I think that David Muir, how do you say his name? Muir, I guess. Just passed NBC with their nightly news thing. So now NBC definitely has a problem.
Yeah, maybe people just don't trust NBC at all.
David Muir's ABC newscast breaks Brian Williams' list nightly news 5-year rating streak. So officially, ABC is in the lead, as Brian Williams still sits out for another few months, right? Yeah. Probably another 3, I would say.
I hope 4. They put him back, and he fucking I don't know. I kind of want to see him shit the bed just because
they bring him back. Everyone's watching at first
for a while. Yeah,
at first you would watch for the first week because it's like, oh, all right, let's see what Brian Williams has to say.
That dumb crooked face, conflated. Shut up, fucking asshole.
Let's go to Bobby in Florida. Bobby,
you know what, dude?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Good morning.
So I was a cop in the military for 12 years, but civilian or military, the rules of engagement still apply. The only way you use deadly force is if you life, your partner's life, or somebody else's life. There is
Yeah, we're losing you.
Yeah, you have
Bob.
to
You can call
back,
back,
sir.
but basically he says I was a cop and you can never justify shooting someone in the back. Is basically what he is saying. He could certainly call back. Oh boy. Oh shit! I just hung up on this one, but I have another one. There's a bunch of people now calling about the Mike Rowe story, saying they've heard it before.
Oh, please, let's hear this. Oh my God!
I just hung up on the other guy. If you could call back, I didn't mean to. Andy in Illinois, go ahead.
Hi, what's up, gentlemen?
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah, I absolutely have heard that story when I was like 9, 10 years old, dude. Almost to the exact T from my granddad at that.
Come on. It's Mike Rowe. We love the guy.
He couldn't have just...
Man, I fucking love Mike Rowe, dude, so yeah.
All he would have to do is start the story. You know, there's an old story that goes...
Right.
As opposed to being like, you know, when I was...
You think it's a little fishy, Sam?
I mean, that's a weird story for all these people to have heard, especially with the same dramatic pauses.
Exactly.
There was another guy, and I hung up on him by accident instead of taking his call. So there's another one that wants to say the exact same thing.
A mini bike. The gas station had been robbed by those. Oh no!
It does,
Oh no!
It does sound like an old wives' tale now that it's put into that context.
Do you know how much I wish I knew this beforehand? Because then, just as he got to the end, I would have blown it. Oh, don't tell me that they thought you fucking robbed the gas stations, and he would have had to say, "Well, yeah, they did." Oh my God!
Same thing happened to a guy I know.
Yeah, same thing happened. I heard that when I was a kid. Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, a lot of mini bikes out there. I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right.
A lot of guys on motorcycles.
All right, another cop calling it. Wow, the cops are really throwing this guy under the bus.
Yeah, they know.
It's making him look bad.
Chris in Jersey, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi, Chris.
You can shoot somebody in the back if they're just like got a gun and running away from you.
Right.
But this is not one of those times. If he's like running into a crowd or something and just rob somebody, and you think that he's going to hurt somebody else, you can. But no, this guy's fucked.
Yeah, in a park. It's really hard in an open park where a guy is lumbering to say this is.
It doesn't even look like. Well, it's an open park, but it looks like it's fenced in.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't look. Well, we don't know where the exit is, but it seems like, he's pretty contained.
And another cop showed up right there.
Right.
It was going to take him a while to shuffle to the exit wherever it was.
Yeah, that guy was not moving expeditiously, as we say.
That's right.
No, not at all.
It's called the fleeing felon rule, but this guy's totally fucked.
Yeah, unless the guy said he was trying to protect trees, like he was afraid this guy was going to run into a tree or hurt some plant life. There's not much you can say to justify. He's fucking. He should go to jail. It's fucking awful.
I mean, as a cop, it's easy for us civilians to say this, but as a cop, why wouldn't you just chase him and take him down that way? But I guess you're risking all sorts of shit when you're starting to wrestle a guy after you got him down to the ground.
I think there's also bad cops. Like this looks to be a bad cop, and
how dare you? We had Bernard Carrick in studio, and he told us, "Thank you for the support you have given my boys over the years." So how dare you say there could be a bad cop, Sam?
I think we should get rid of bad cops because they give good cops a bad name.
Stop saying bad and good. You're confusing me. I heard you.
How dare you say there could possibly be a bad cop?
Well, I think he might have been an asshole.
I think they're perfect.
All of them.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking... What a dick.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What a dick.
I mean, the only reason...
Well, of course that's the theme here. In every profession, there's bad people at it.
The only reason that
But in general, I think the cops do a very, very good job.
I think the only reason that this cop specifically knows how bad resisting arrest is that he went into a courtroom and told a story about when he was growing up. He was on a mini bike.
Yeah, he probably remembers that story when him and his partner were out, and some kid went by on a mini bike and they almost shot somebody. Right. We thought you robbed a bunch of banks. Terrible story.
Oh no. Is Mike Rowe still in the area? We have a few questions for him.
Yeah, maybe on Twitter someone can ask.
No, man, don't.
We love Mike Rowe, but come on, we got to ask.
We got a couple of mini bike follow-up questions.
Yeah.
If you tweet him, could you just say, we love you, but... Do the old butt thing.
I was on a fucking... Because it reminded me of the time, I was so weird when I went on... I went last night, actually. Louis' party was upstairs, and I got on the elevator, and it was so weird. There was a woman on there with me, and some black guys got on. And then one of them said, down, or something like that. Yeah. And then we all got on the floor, and then we looked back, and he was Eddie Murphy, and he had just said, hit down. That dumb story is. fucking shitty. It didn't happen. Then he sent me roses. Remember that? He sent flowers to the lady.
Yeah.
Oh, the story just gets. You ever hear that story? The old black guy.
I vaguely remember it.
I wish I could tell it better because I don't remember.
I feel like it was in an actual movie, but this is a story he told.
Or no, I've just heard it's an old wives' tale that you've heard about. It was Eddie Murphy. The celebrity changes. The black celebrity, the black iconic celebrity will change.
Right. I vaguely remember.
It was Sidney Poitier. No, it wasn't.
No,
it didn't happen at all.
Never happened to you or your dumb cunty wife.
Which call you want to take before we move on? Calling back. Black community doesn't seem to care about this case. I'm a cop as well. Comment on cop protocol. How do you confuse? Oh, okay. Very good. I want to take this one. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate your call. Let's go to David in San Francisco. David, go ahead.
Hey, who the fuck runs a store with a mini bike? And I heard it was diamonds. That they stole diamonds. But how do you steal a trash?
You're panicking. So, wait, you've heard this story over the years, but they stole diamonds and it wasn't robbing gas stations?
It was the King Jewel, the Queen Jewel that they stole. And then they got away on a mini bike.
All right.
No, we don't know what you're saying, sir.
Yeah, we're confused now.
Yeah, the black community, the guy probably doesn't care about this case because it's obvious that he's guilty. Like,
right.
There's no way he's not going to jail.
You can see the taser wire connected to the victim. Was this cop capable of just chasing down the man and tackling him? Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. I'm a trooper, and you can't justify this. Let's go to Kevin on Long Island. Kevin, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Actually, I haven't seen the video. What I called to say was you can justify shooting somebody in the back.
Yeah.
After the commission of certain felonies.
Oh, they said you were going to say the opposite. You can't justify. There are times you can justify, is what you're saying. So, what are those cases?
Say again.
If you could justify shooting someone in the back, what is the justification?
Well, under the penal law, if you're getting specific, you can justify shooting somebody fleeing from the commission of burglary first, arson first, robbery first, murder,
right,
kidnapping first, etc. Like I said, I haven't seen the video. We don't know what happened before this case.
Well, they're saying that he was stopped for a taillight.
And apparently he had tasered him, and then, one of them was still in the guy.
And then there was kind of a confrontation, and then the cop tasered him. You see what looks like the taser at the cop's feet in this still shot, and the guy is sort of lumbering. We wouldn't have... I mean, I guess he's technically running, but he's kind of lame at running. And the cop is about 20 to 25 feet in a shooting stance and then fires his weapon 8 times.
Yeah, and like Jim said about the shooting 8 times, I mean, you shoot, again, this is not specific to this case, but you shoot until the threat is mitigated. So if this guy's still moving, essentially you're still shooting.
Right.
But and as far as him, and I'm just theorizing still, if he's picking possibly the taser up and putting it near the body, he might be trying to safeguard this evidence. If he's all alone in this park...
No, he's not. There's another cop not far away. Right, dude, he's not.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are saying that he picked up the taser at his feet, walked over to the body, and kind of placed it next to the body. So,
and I'm just throwing another possibility as to why he might have been doing that.
Right, and I understand what you're saying. A lot of people focus on how many shots were taken. I mean... If a cop's going to use his gun, he's going to use his gun. He's not sitting there going, well, oh, God, I should only shoot twice because people are going to go, what, you shot, 10, 12 times?
And I'm getting a text from a cop who says, you watch the video, you could see something black on the ground. So a struggle is missing in the video, but it's going to be hard to explain why he didn't chase him with the taser now being left behind. And she said, we're also trained to handcuff someone after the shooting. That's normal.
Right.
You always handcuff someone.
Yeah, because you don't know the guy's
That's
going to die from the shots. I mean, but it doesn't look like it's going to be good in the end. All right, Kevin, thank you, buddy.
Especially since the guy's story, didn't the cop's story isn't that not what's on the video? Is there any difference from the video and the story?
I heard, but I was just watching news quickly before the show that, the cop lawyered up, had a lawyer, told the lawyer his story, his version of the events that happened. And then when this video popped up late yesterday, I believe, I saw it. I got to give CNN credit. I saw it in the afternoon yesterday. The lawyer dropped the case. He's like, holy fuck, you're on your own. You're going to have to find somebody else. So
wow, that's bad.
That's what I heard this morning. Moral of the story, don't run from the cops. He was tasering him, and when you hurt your first... What? Let me just take this fucking call. Alpha in Ohio. Alpha.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm going to call and say that, you know, if you get tasered or getting beat on or whatever, you're going to fucking run, man. Your feet going to have a mind of their own, and you're going to take off, you know. And it's just a shame what's been happening in the media with all these cops and everything, and we need to do something about it. One other thing, man, I'm a first-time caller, and I've been listening to you guys for a while, and I didn't want to see you guys in space. And about 2 days ago, I went on YouTube, and I finally seen you guys, and let's say you guys are pretty rough looking.
Well, I don't know, sir. I mean, I've been getting quite a bit of complimentary texts and stuff about my looks lately. It's funny you say that. I've heard just the opposite.
You're worried about what we look like?
No. Well, I didn't want to ruin it for myself. I've been listening for about a year.
Did it mess up? Did it mess up your fantasy? You wanted to suck her dicks or something, and then when you saw how ugly we were, you were bummed out about it. Like I don't understand. I don't understand what another guy is worried about. What other guys look like.
Well, I just had an impression. I mean,
if it was a female, then I would understand in general. But I mean, are you gay or straight or?
Far from it. I'm married with 5 kids.
But do you get a taste every once in a while? You know?
No.
All right. So then, why are you worried about what we look like? That's very strange to me.
Well, it's just you know, I don't know why. I really don't.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know why.
Wait, well, let me ask you a question. I remember when I first heard John Velby in the car. I was 15 or 13 maybe. And I was playing his music for my friends, and we were all laughing. Mm-hmm. And I had a visual of what John Velby looked like. I thought he was like a guy. I thought he had long hair like a hippie and a beard. Like I never would have pictured this kind of nerdy guy with glasses from Buffalo. How are you? I never would have pictured that.
Right.
So how did you have us pictured? How did you see us?
Well, I pictured you guys a little younger.
Younger, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Good. And you know, you guys sound young, you guys sound vibrant and everything, and then the pictures like, you know, you guys ready to retire, man.
No, come on. Are you?
It's hurting my feelings.
I know. That's now you're getting rough.
I'm all handsome and shit.
True. Were you bummed we didn't have 6-pack abs?
You guys didn't look like the 300 bunch.
All right, thank you, buddy.
All right, buddy.
All
right.
Alpha hurting our feelings this morning. Thank you, Alpha.
It is odd in this day and age to not know what people, because it's so easy to find.
It is
people's faces, especially like some of us who have been on so many different things. You know, the superstar status almost. But it is kind of odd to not know what faces look like in this day and age.
I do remember growing up when you finally found what someone looked like. Yeah. You're like, wow, okay. Well, that happened with a few of these singers over the years. Now everyone knows what Adele looks like.
Yeah,
but it was her and the other one with What About the Bass or whatever, right?
Meghan Trainor.
Is that her name officially? Yep. I swear to you, I thought both of them were black girls. Adele now, it sounds ridiculous because we've seen her so much now, but when she first hit on the scene and that first song hit, I'm like, wow, I pictured in mind a really sexy black soul singer. And then so I kind of get this guy's point, I guess, because then I was sort of bummed. I'm like, oh, she's just a frumpy broad from England.
What about Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran, what I thought about him.
Who's Ed Sheeran?
He's the guy that ripped off Tom Petty, right?
No, that was Sam Simon.
Oh, that's Sam. Yeah.
Sam.
Fuck.
Ed Sheeran is the.
No, I know who Ed. He's brutal to look at.
But dude's got soul.
He's got a lot of soul.
You know, I just noticed in one of the papers off the subject, by the way, it's like page 7.
Yeah.
The fact that this cop is going to get a murder rap. And it just says, like, hold on, I'm in the Daily News. It's page, let's see where they put it.
Read along.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. Page 17. Murder rap for SC cop. And the fucking article is maybe a half of a tiny column. And it's like when it's white cop shoots black man, it's fucking page 1 of the. But now because they're actually going to do the right thing and indict him because he should be indicted.
Right.
It's page 17. Like, why is that not front page news? That like, hey, this guy fucked up, but he's being indicted.
That's the #1 story today. That should be on the front page of every paper.
It's Tiger Woods hugging his kids.
Is that really on both front pages?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these people? Even just a screenshot where you have the cop with his gun up and the black guy is running away. That's an amazing, a sad, but it's an amazing front page.
Maybe they got the story last minute and couldn't do anything.
No.
No?
Well, I was sitting in my house around, I want to say 4 or 5 when CNN said this. They were claiming this is the first time you're going to see this. So I don't know if it was out there before that, but I saw it around 4 or 5 yesterday, maybe even 6. When is Erin Burnett on? It was her show. She started her show with that.
Yeah, they had plenty of time to get it.
Another hot broad on TV.
Erin Burnett
with legs.
Here it is, page 12.
Page 12.
Page 12 of the Post, page 17 of the Daily News, because he's going to be charged with... I guess that's not as interesting.
And the Tiger Woods story, what his kids are walking around Augusta with him.
I don't give a fuck about
the Masters is this week, and it's a huge tournament, obviously. It's one of the majors. And Tiger Woods has not played much this year. He actually hasn't played in, I think, 2 months. So it's a big deal that he's coming back at the Masters. But I mean...
Did he kill anybody?
A picture of him being a father on the front page. Who gives a fuck?
They had to do cheeky Tigers, Ace of Cubs, and the one says Tigers Pride. Gives a fuck.
It's not really a tiger.
That's a sports headline, maybe. What's on the back page?
Oh, the cop being indicted. No, no, the Rangers.
Oh, the Rangers. Well, we're getting close to playoff hockey, which is very exciting. All right. Did we do this? Everyone's saying to do something about the cop. What are the suggestions for the cops?
By the way, I think the reason that they don't have it on the front page is because there's really not much more they can do with the story. That's what fucking cunts they are. The story is now dead. This was so obvious that he's going to go.
Right.
The story isn't will he be, won't he be, will there be a riot, won't there be a protest? Because he's going to go. He's going to be tried, and
right. Instead of just telling the story like, look, this is what happened.
Right.
Now the cop will probably go to jail for murder as he should. There's no outrage.
No, because there's no more follow up on the front page tomorrow. So now they got to kind of start something else.
Yeah. How can we incite something?
Yeah.
I wonder what the odds were that this cop would have got away with it if this guy on the bike was not around.
I don't see how you explain that shit away. That's you know, close range, fucking 8 balls in the back.
Let's go to Mike in Rockland. Mike.
How's it going? I got some points for you.
Yes.
So, number one, I guess they got to stop, meaning the media, portraying this as black and white, because they're really the ones who are creating race tension when it's really a cop shooting somebody in the back who's unarmed.
Right. Okay.
Next, and I'm not making a joke really, but this cop actually hit the guy with all 8 shots. Like maybe he needs an award because there's so many cops going around just spraying and praying.
Well, yeah, but dude, I've never shot at a moving target. I could have hit that guy. He was fucking 20 feet away.
He was lumbering.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's not like he's hitting fucking Barry Sanders 40 yards down. Dude. This guy was fucking 20 feet away.
Right. It's kind of creepy because we're watching this video knowing that the guy died. We're watching a murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
That's it. I got nothing else to add.
It's all good. But Sam wants to go on record, and he wants to say that there are bad cops out there. How dare you, Sam?
I know it's controversial.
How dare you?
Sometimes I push the envelope, though. And there exist bad cops.
What percentage? 90%? Are you bad?
I'm not at 90. That's a little high.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to go on record with 90.
90% bad cops? What's your percentage of bad cops?
I would say 13% of cops are bad cops.
13%?
13%.
No way.
I'd give it maybe 10%. Yeah,
1 out of 10
cops? 10 out of 100 is not a crazy number.
Wow.
That's a hardcore personality to do that. Maybe that's a little high.
That's high. I think it's not even 1%.
I don't know.
1 out of 100. I mean, that sounds even a little crazy.
No, I mean
we're talking bad cops.
That's maybe 10% is too high, but that's a really to do that. You need a certain personality. That's a fucking brutal job,
right?
And it's not like the most easygoing guys that get into that profession. To be able to do that, you can't be
right.
So maybe 10% might be maybe 5%.
All right, one more call about
fucking 80%.
80%.
Fuck yeah. I don't listen to the fuzz.
You don't?
Fuck no.
Bobby in Florida. Bobby.
Hey, what's going on again, guys? Sorry
Good evening.
Hey.
So I got to chime in on the way you guys sound is not the way you look. I wasn't disappointed, but I got to say, that Jimmy was the most shocked to me. So I could have pictured Jimmy looking like old Ron Jeremy with blonde hair, big old 70s mustache.
Really?
Come on. No joke. That's how I pictured. When I looked on Google, I was like, oh my God, that's who's that guy? Is that Jimmy? You know, so, and it's actually funny. So, Sam, I thought you looked something like the guy that starred in the Star Trek. I don't know his name, but, you know, I could have swore, you know, the short
Jabba the
hair.
douche. Oof. Hold on. That's all I could think of. I should have said Billy D. Williams. He was black, but
that was horrible. So this cop thing, real quick though.
Yeah.
You know, the whole. I was the one. You know, I was a cop for 12 years. This guy's done.
Yep.
As far as the taser thing, the taser's not even an issue. Here's why. When you go from the taser to your gun, you just drop the taser. I mean, so he had to pick it up and put it close to the body if the prongs are still in the guy. That's protocol.
Right.
So I don't know this. It's going to turn into a big black-white thing again. Here we go. Again.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, man,
because he got indicted. As soon as the video came out, they indicted him.
I mean, and just in
Or
our
charging him. Sorry.
and just in our dumb little world, I mean, it seems like everyone is in agreement that the cop just fucked this up bad.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. It's going to turn into bigger than it is, and I'm so tired of hearing about the black-white thing. But I like you guys' comedy spin on it. You know, it brings me the news in reality, but in a funny kind of way. So I guess it'll be better shows for us, right?
All right, Bobby. Thank you, buddy.
I
don't think there's going to be a huge issue.
No, I don't either.
It's going to, you know, I don't know. What was I going to say there? I think this is way different than those other cases.
Yeah, there's video.
There's
and
video, and it's pretty fucking obvious. And his own lawyer, if that was true, what I saw this morning, dropped him, said, "Oh fuck, good luck to you, buddy." But wow, this is different than what you told me.
Yeah, I mean, there's no outrage. It's like we have to do something. Well, we charged him with murder.
Right. Yeah, right away too.
Yeah,
it wasn't like, wow,
there's no cover up.
We gotta do some of our own detective work here, and we'll get back to you. Harumph.
Yeah, but people doing the right thing, or doing what will not cause any problems, which is charging this guy probably correctly with murder. That's just not an interesting news story. They're such fucking cunts.
I can't believe that's not on the front page.
17 and page 12.
It's unbelievable to me. All right, we got food. What do we got today? Eliza's coming back.
Eliza's
yes.
in.
Nice.
Who's Gary Cole?
Oh, you know Gary Cole.
Sure I do.
Veep. He's in Veep right now. He was also in Office Space.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Okay, cool.
He was Mike Brady in the Brady Bunch movie.
Yeah. I just didn't recognize him.
And yeah, Office Space, of course. So
he was in Different Strokes, right?
No, of course not.
Gary Cole. Hey, it's Gary Cole, man.
I missed having him on the show.
Gary Coleman?
Yeah.
Home run.
He was a delight.
Yeah. He was ornery.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. A little bit. He had some issues.
Yes, he did. Little tiny hands.
He didn't like that I sang the song to him when he walked in.
No. None of us liked it. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
You gave it your all, though.
I did. I committed.
You certainly did.
It was really uncomfortable.
The whole song. Be just one drop. Oh, my God. There's another verse.
And he was just rolling his eyes, wishing that he could fight you.
How was your? I saw Sam last night on when did Legion of Skanks at 10 o'clock.
Jeez,
yeah,
that's late.
How'd you get home?
It's like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Were you tired?
Yeah.
Are you tired today?
Yeah.
Good. They always do it on Tuesdays.
I think so. Yeah. I think they do it like Tuesdays at like 10 o'clock.
Okay, it's a rough night, man.
Yeah,
long night.
Yeah, it's fucking late.
All right, when we get back, we got the Jeopardy thing. I want to get right into that. Amazing, fucking amazing, and some other things. Stay there.
The show will be right back. Right back. Sirius 206, XM 103. In case you missed it, this went down recently on My Wife Hates Me with Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane.
Like, do you and your wife bicker?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's all you're going to say?
Not as much as you guys.
You don't know what we do when we're not in front of the mics.
It's probably might be worse.
Well, he does stuff that's so aggravating.
Yeah, like if I don't pick my nose around my wife, I'm not like farting on her. Picking,
no, stop.
No,
picking finger.
Fuck
yeah.
you.
Reg, please.
She last night farted
Reg.
in bed so bad. Listen to me.
Why?
I swear to God, I was falling asleep. I go, I swear to God.
Nobody wants to hear this.
Wait till they hear this.
Come
I'm laying in bed going,
I'm
going, my socks are on the floor. I go, did I wear my socks like an extra day? Are my socks stinking? I thought like my socks were really bad. Then I go, what the fuck's going on in this house?
Do you want people to think this about your wife?
And then I go, oh my God. She farted. I had to leave the room.
Stop.
Are you gagging? Because I love when you gag.
I was dry heaving. Ask her.
Yeah.
And it wasn't on purpose. What did you eat? You had a lot of Brussels sprouts yesterday, right?
Can you please? This is why I don't want to do a show with you. Honestly, look at
this is why I don't want to be with you. Those farts.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So let's get a divorce. So then you won't ever have to smell one again, and I won't ever have to fucking go on a radio show where your main goal is to humiliate me.
Oh, really? You call me a fucking? I go to the doctor
you like
to hear
it. You like it.
I don't like it.
You do. You want it all to be about you, good or bad. I don't. I don't want it to be about me.
Okay.
I don't want to do this.
Do you want me to play last week's song?
Play that song again. We'll both fucking walk out.
Want me to play last week's
by
song?
Yourself.
Are you really getting mad? No. She's a good actress. That's what she does when I go.
But does that really bother you if she really did fart? Does that really bother you?
No, last night's did. Not.
Can
no,
we,
she doesn't.
But it doesn't really bother you.
No,
it's
she
just
does
stuff
it all the time.
Were you, picking your nose and
I don't
showing
pick my nose in a while. She
smack
does.
his teeth or what is it?
He picks.
He picks.
Everything. His toenails. It's like... Whatever.
She was in my car, and I have a nice car, and she does too.
Stop!
You just said I pick it.
So
what? I'll see her on the side rolling and dropping fucking
That's
ginders
not
in my car.
That's not true. It's like a lint off my shirt. It's not.
That came out of your nose?
No, it's just like you look over at a weird time. You misunderstand what's going on. I will leave.
Don't leave.
I will leave the show.
Where are you going to go?
Everybody has private things that they do in private, okay? I didn't come on this radio show to fucking air every single thing that ever happened to me.
No, we're not doing what happened to you. It's what you do to you.
Stop!
Okay, let's move on. Let's be nice.
You love it. No,
I don't
look
love
at
it.
you. You love it.
I love you.
That was the most how I can't even say it. I love you I've ever heard. Mm-hmm. He just threw that back in to get you back in a good mood.
No, I know.
How else do I say it already? Oh, I love you. I'm not going to say it like I'm banging her.
No, hi. There's
What, do you say
something
that
called
when
real emotions.
Do you say that when you're having sex with
Are
her?
you
I love you.
Crazy? Who says that during sex?
You just said not when I'm banging her. I didn't say like.
Well, I was a joke. I mean,
okay.
I don't
want him to say I love you when we're having sex. Because if I'm just like banging a black guy for the first time, that wouldn't really. They wouldn't say I love you, which is what I've got to get in my head.
Is that what you got to throw in a black? Is that how you do it? Why? Because of all the stuff going on? Like, a black.
Yes, I'm a white cop. and I'm getting a black guy down on the ground to do with him what I would like.
Why do the white girls think that? When they always go, and I'm banging a black guy. Like that's supposed to get.
I'm only doing it because. First of all, it feels terrific. And two, I knew it would be the thing that would upset you the most.
It doesn't upset me the most. I don't see you in a sexual thing anymore. I see you as my buddy.
Oh, good.
We're pals.
Why don't I just kill myself? Let's just...
No. Oh, can you... If you have a life insurance policy, if someone kills himself,
I don't think it's covered.
Do not answer a call.
I'll make it look like an accident.
Make a call. If either one of us... Something happened in our house and we slipped and fell. One of us would go to jail. All the things we said about each other on the radio or on our podcast.
Yeah, can you imagine in court? They'd be like, "Did you or did you not call her Cunty McFarlane?"
I know.
Listen to My Wife Hates Me. Tuesday nights at 7 p. Eastern here on Opie Radio. This is Opie Radio. The show is back.
Man, I really like Biggie.
Biggie?
I'm kidding.
I know. Biz Markie turns 51 today. I only like the one song, E-Rock. Sorry.
Picking boogers? That's a Biz Markie song.
You turned me on to that one. That should be my favorite song.
How about the Vapors? He was awesome.
You know Biz Markie stuff.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I only know the one. I always feel like he's just a one-hit wonder. Which one is this?
Picking boogers.
Yeah. Picking boogers.
Yeah, he was...
I remember Jimmy turned me on to this years ago. I got to hear this again.
This is a silly one. You know, man, it's a big song for him. Not as good as She's Got a Friend, but
yeah.